And welcome back to Assassin's Creed Rogue, probably sequence 7 and maybe even already the final episode. Which would be really odd if
just saying that Violet didn't have to yell at us for not
if
fixing
this
the elevator before
game
she
is really only 7 sequences long.
Very hurtful things.
Oh, come on, Ubisoft. I will be sorely disappointed because every major installment had so far 12 sequences. Even though a lot of them were short, but at least they were always 12. Please, tell me this has 12 sequences as well. I'm really eager to find out now. So, let's dive back into the animus. Yeah, I'm wearing oh.
The Royal Palace at Versailles, Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette in residence.
Such decadence.
Good luck, Numbskull.
Ah, Shay. You certainly look prepared to meet royalty. Perhaps King Louis himself will grant you an audience.
I doubt even these breaches will get me into the king's chambers. Besides, I'm only here to see a business acquaintance.
Yes, I heard a group of merchants would be here today. They might come see my scientific demonstration later.
They really should. They might learn something, though I wouldn't count on their being present. I take my leave. Thank you again, Master Franklin. Now to find Charles and that damned box.
Okay, let's infiltrate this. I have only my hidden blades and I can't use my gun. Great, perfect.
That's him. Charles Dorian.
Wait, what? Oh God, no. Charles Dorian, the father of Arno Dorian? Assassin's Creed, you... No way. You don't want to tell me that... Shay Cormac is the killer of Charles Dorian. So Arno didn't even got his revenge on the white person? Are you really want to tell me that? Oh my... Oh. Come on. Oh my... Get up! Oh. I just see that I should follow the dot, which shows me where I can start to climb. Oh yeah, this makes more sense than the things I tried. Hello! Just dropping in. Nope. Yes, this is what I want. Locate the secret meeting. Oh shit. Okay, so I have to take cover in the crowd. Good thing that this is really crowded. Otherwise, I could have some problems. Do not get detected. Oh shit. Think at least this is safe. Huh. Warning, do not get... I know! I won't kill him, I just... Well, subdue him. Wait, was this Arno? This is Arno! He looks derpier than
Did you
before.
see their faces when we stole those apples?
I'm Arno.
Elise.
I'm here with my father.
So am I. He has important business with the king.
What should we do now?
You look totally different. I mean, absolutely different from the Arno in Assassin's Creed Unity. And you also look totally different. You have slightly resemblance with the one in the game, but you are not them. Was it really not possible to put more detail into this scenario? What was it not? No? It was not possible to put more detail in it?
What should we do
Was it
now?
really so hard? Really? Yeah? Was it? Was it? Sorry. But this pisses me off. So bad can't the graphics be.
What should we do now?
Et s'ils reviennent? S'ils reviennent, nous nous en débarrasserons à nouveau. Les criminels ont disparu. Ils vont enfin nous reposer. Et s'ils reviennent? S'ils reviennent, nous nous en débarrasserons à nouveau.
J'ai rêvé que je travaillais dans un pub.
Whoa, this is a strange angle. Why can't I move anymore? I'm getting stuck in my...
Gentlemen, I'll protect this artifact with my very life.
Avez-vous vu la nouvelle maison? Quelle perfection! Elle est un peu seule, mais... Splendide.
Arno? Where have you gone?
Si tu approches, je te tue.
My son, Arno? Perhaps you have seen him? You're the traitor.
I'm just finishing old business.
Old Connor and his assassins. The American Revolution undid your Templar business.
Then perhaps we shall start a revolution of our own.
He looks still so fit.
Uphold the principles of our order, and all that for which we stand. Never share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work. Do so until death, whatever the cost. This is my new creed. I am Shay Patrick Cormac, Templar of the Colonial, of the American right. I am an older man now, and perhaps wiser. A war and a revolution have ended, and another is about to begin. May the Father of Understanding guide us all.
Okay, Ubisoft, what the fuck? What the fuck, Ubisoft? Okay, this was cool and all, that we have the connection to Cormac and Assassin's Creed Unity, even though Unity came before. But what artifacts did he steal? He stole an artifact from him. Which artifact was it? Was it this? No, it wasn't this sword. Stunning revolution of their own. I think he referenced to the one French Revolution? Maybe? So, yeah, will we see Cormac again? Will we... Ubisoft, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? This is all of the story this game had to offer? For me, it made no sense why he...
It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome you up here today.
Gotta hand it to you, numbskull. You proved yourself to be more than a simple research monkey.
The data you extracted from Shay Cormac's memories has served us well. Shay's story is a message. One that says that when threatened, what an assassin truly wants isn't freedom, but order.
And we represent the highest order there is.
Whatever you learned from your Animus experience only scratches the surface. We have existed since before recorded human history, and have recently been reborn, disguised as Abstergo Industries.
And entertainment.
You have crossed the threshold, and your eyes have been opened. You have seen the world for what it truly is.
Yeah.
There's no turning back now. We got big plans for you.
The Father of Understanding guided you to us, and for that, we are grateful. The test of your true worth begins now. And it begins with a choice.
Join us, and a bright future will be all yours.
Refuse.
And I die. Okay. So, you know what? I would rather pretend to join you and then go away and tell the assassins everything I recently discovered. Come on. And for me, this whole thing made no sense. For me, Shay Cormac is a blinded child who left the Brotherhood in rage because nobody listened to him, and he thought it would be a good idea to go to the Templar. They look nice on the outside, and when they recruit people, but on the inside, they are not better than any other organization who tries to rule the world. And, I mean, come on. For me, he's just a spoiled child. He didn't took the Creed and the Assassin seriously from the very beginning. For him, it all was just a game. I can understand, I really can understand, that he felt betrayed, that he was sent there, even though Achilles knew that it probably destroys another city with it. And that he felt betrayed because of that. And this is really Achilles' fault, that Shay Cormac was blinded with rage about this kind of betrayal. And that he knew that something like this could happen. You may warn him about that the artifacts are dangerous. But despite that, even though that may be true, you didn't told him the whole story. You just said, yeah, go take this. And try to take this. Even though it could probably kill you. And that made him distrust the Brotherhood and all what he stands for. And the final words of him becoming older and wiser just shows me, no, you are maybe older, but still not wiser than before. I can understand that you felt betrayed, and it was at a young age where this happened. And the Templar really, really deceived you well, because at your youngest age you are most vulnerable for manipulation and showing you the bright and sugary side of something. And Hasten Cambray was just a glimpse of how brutal the Templars really are. And yeah, and I expected Shay Cormac to say, why did you kill him? He gave you the information. But no, he just consented with it. And I don't know what to say about this. I feel betrayed, more or less. And, whoa, no, I don't want to spit on this. And Okay, overall, the gameplay was a polished piece of Black Flag. This is plain and old said. The gameplay was with less flaws, it felt more fluent, it played really well, it didn't have the underwater levels, which I very much appreciated. They scared the hell out of me, so I'm very happy that those were not in the game. But despite that, the story of the game is 7 episodes long. That and one sequence, I mean 7 sequences long, and one sequence is barely 45 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. So all in all, we have 7 hours of story. Only 7 hours of gameplay plus story. If we would just go through with this in one sit-in without the grind and without the things. I needed more time to grind anything up. Triple the time of how long the story was. And that's bad game design in my book. I mean, what did I really have to compare this to Witcher 3. Because at this point, Assassin's Creed is an open world game. You have traveling in it. You have ships. You have islands. You have continents we can explore freely. And I mean, Witcher 3. I know. I never finished it. I think I'm halfway through. At least. And only the story elements. And only the side stories that are interesting. Why is this so loud? Only the side stories that were interesting came to about 15 hours already. And this game ought to be even longer. And I mean, Witcher 3 wanted $60. And the game is fucking long and it is worth every penny. But if I would have bought Assassin's Creed Rogue at full price back then, I would have felt ripped off. I would have one of the raging people in the Ubisoft forums and say, what the fuck did you deliver me here? I don't know what... The other games were okay. I really appreciated the Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and holy hell is that loud. I really turned this down on this end. Should I turn this down? I think you can hear me, but I turn it down for me. I think it is still more. It will still go up, out, whatever. But come on, Ubisoft. You can do better than that. I mean, every other Assassin's Creed game were longer than this. And you, I think at least, through the wiki, this is a major installment. This is one of the main games, and it is the shortest I've ever played. This is the shortest Assassin's Creed I've ever played, and I feel really ripped off. Well, I would have felt ripped off if I would have paid the full price for this. So, yeah, I think I have to really do a special episode for every Assassin's Creed game as a review warning about if you should play the game for yourself, if it is worth your time, and one if it isn't. Assassin's Creed 1 was really rough. It was a rough game. And I spare this for the actual videos that I'm going to do with this. Yeah, maybe even if it is a little bit late, but come on. But anyway, so focusing on Rogue now. The story of Rogue is way too short for a full price title. I don't know what the full price was, but if it is a main title, the price is not worth it. Or was not worth. In the past, it wasn't worth it. It had a quite interesting story to see the other side. I give it that, but the protagonist was in my eyes just a child. He behaved more or less like a child with a cool, not disgruntled, but with a cool, rough voice. and really a cool appearance and all that. But other than that, he didn't act it really great. He was dulled and lulled into the Templar hands, and he just consented with it because he needed new allies after he betrayed the assassins. And it's the most logical thing to do if your life is threatened by a big organization. You try to get to form a new team, and what would be better than the antagonists of the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the Templars, to protect you more or less. Even though he don't really needed the protection, but he is safer with other Templars around him, as it seems. And I really liked it that it crossed over with Assassin's Creed Unity. I honestly didn't expect that, but that they didn't got the character models of Arno and Elise white. This was already disappointing. I think the father of Arno was detailed enough, though. Interestingly, at least. And yeah, I have no words for it anymore. I mean, gameplay-wise, it's the same as Black Flag with a new skin, plastered over. The rough edges, some minor rough edges of Black Flag were polished. And let's say the engine of Assassin's Creed was polished in Black Flag. And this polished Black Flag engine was used to create Assassin's Creed Rogue to save them a lot of money. What I have to say, the voice actors did a magnificent job. I really like the voice actors so far in every Assassin's Creed game. I really like their performance, and I really like how the characters feel real and realistic and all that. Even though Shay Comics still is a blind, raged child who still didn't got wiser and just was drawn into the Templar. But, I mean, I don't know. But in every Assassin's Creed game, the voice acting was just good. The voice acting is the best thing about the series. And that's why it could... The voice acting and most of the time the story is so indulging to me that I really like the Assassin's Creed franchise. And it pains me. It pains me that it is going so downhill since Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3 was a disappointment in the end. Through start, mid-game, and almost end-game, it was a really good story, even though I didn't like the protagonist that much. But it was a really interesting thing and a really interesting angle and all that. But the ending just flipped me off and enraged me to no degree. In Black Flag, they eased me a little bit. With their little sticky notes and their hacking the computer and get a little bit of glimpse what happened after Assassin's Creed 3. Even though Black Flag was not really connected anymore to Assassin's Creed, but that there was a reference to Juno and all that, and the story in Black Flag overall was very appealing, even though Edward Kenway never was a real assassin in my book. He just was a pirate who stumbled upon hidden blades and was a very well fighter who could do everything fully trained assassins could do for some reason. And yeah, but this was a more solid and more immersive story than Assassin's Creed Rogue. I mean, this... I don't know. I really have no real words for my disappointment. The story was not badly told, but what the story was all about and what it seems they really struggled to get a valid point why one of the assassins would betray the assassins. I really don't know. Only an underaged, maybe an underaged in his puberty segments and all that, who hasn't gone through all the Assassin's Creed games would really, really like that, in my opinion. This is all, by the way, my honest opinion about the game. It's what I think about the game. You can disagree with me. You are welcome to disagree and show me valid points why I am wrong. And I will look through it and see if I can see my faults. But as of now, as of after finishing the game, this is what I've seen in it. And I'm really interested in your opinion about it. I heard about that this game has good reviews in a lot of has good reviews and has even better reviews than Unity. But if I would rate Assassin's Creed Rogue in Unity, I would rate Assassin's Creed Unity higher than Assassin's Creed Rogue in every regard except for performance perhaps. Assassin's Creed Unity had a lot of performance issues, but the story was way better and it made way more sense, even though it had also a disappointing ending. But at least the story the way through was entertaining and longer than this one. I mean, I'm all up for games. I enjoy the games most because of their stories. And if the story is sloppy or short in any way, that is not really justified by the price, then I don't know. I think I made my point clear, didn't I? I hope at least. If there are any more questions about what I think about the game, please feel free to ask me in the comments about it. And I'm really gladly will comment on that. And see your point of view and whatnot and so on and so on. But I think I will now let the credits roll on and see what happens afterwards. Maybe there's a little bit dialogue afterwards and we will maybe see it. So yeah, I'm going silent now, maybe take a drink, maybe play a little bit with my smartphone, and then when the credits end, maybe we really got into the choice. I would of course choose to join the Templars just to survive, and after that I would try to get in contact with the assassins and get the hell out of there. I am not as easily deceived as Shay Cormac was. I would have confronted my master. I would have talked him in. I wouldn't let go with this topic. And they had to kick me out by force before I would go to the Templars. So this is really, it has a different point of view. They try to make us see the good side of the Templars, but despite the first few hours that looked promising about how nice the Templars were, it really got downhill very, very fast. Oh, I think we already reached the credits. The end of the credits at least. So I don't even need to put up my phone. So yeah, let's see if there's something after this I have to drink with. Must reproduce above. This is list of conditions, blah blah blah. Alright, I did it by... yeah, whatever. Assassin's Creed Rogue 2014, so only 2 years, okay. And what will happen? I bet nothing at all. Nothing at all? Didn't happen anything? Maybe? Probably? Definitely? Maybe? Not? Let's see. Is there anything? Anything at all? I don't think so. Alright! So that means I'm gonna leave this episode right here. I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play and review of Assassin's Creed Rogue. Leave a like if you did, or a comment if you disagree, or even leave me a comment if you agree with me, and let's talk about it. I'm really up for talk with my fellow subscribers, even though I have not Well, actually, I have much. I have over 50 subscribers by now. Look at that. So, yeah, it took me a long time, but I'm happy I am at this point right now. And 50 people, I mean, over 50 people, that's a lot. So, yeah, I hope I will see you in my next series, which will probably be Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Let's see if Ubisoft, with her last installment, or with her latest installment, and with the knowledge that they won't publish another Assassin's Creed in 2016, redeemed themselves in some way at least. Or if they put the Unity crap again. I already, by the way, informed myself a little bit of how grindy the game Assassin's Creed Syndicate could be, and that the story seems to be about only 8 to 10 hours in itself. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I shouldn't drink so much bubble water, but I just like it so much. I'm addicted to my Coca-Cola Orange. But anyway, yeah. Was there something else I wanted to say? Yeah, no, there was nothing. I hope I see you in my next Let's Play. So, as always, stay tuned for more to come.